Hey guys, Easy here. So today we're gonna review Kudanstein. So Kudanstein is a really powerful manual to play unit. If you get enough setup on him, he can do scary amounts of damage. So let's go over Kudanstein's jobs. So first of all, Kudanstein has his main job that he got the job plus on, which is Magical Dark Lance Demon. He has Dark Cavalier, and he has Holy Brawler Shura. So the combination with Kudanstein's job plus and Shura makes him do scary amounts of damage. Alright, let's look at Kudanstein's leadership skill. So Kudanstein has a 50% dark, 50% physical attack dark leadership skill. It's not that great anymore. It used to be really big back in the day before we had all this HP going on. Let's check the setups that we would like to run on Kudanstein. So the traditional setup that you would like to run on Kudanstein if you're gonna use him in manual play is you would like to run basic fists, so you can use the Shura charge up, and then you would like to use magical spear. We'll run his job plus his counter, or his main job's counter. We'll run Wisdom of the Demonic Spearman, and then we'll also run Overdrive. Okay, so let's review his enlightenment. Okay, so Kudanstein has 3 gates available to him right now. So as always, we would like to max the gate 1 for stats and the bulk it does give you. Kudanstein without maxing gate 1 is extremely squishy, and he's kind of dangerous to use in manual play if you don't have his gate 1 maxed. So I recommend you max his gate 1 first, as it does give you a lot of HP that keeps him healthy in stages, and it also gives you a max HP physical attack and crit mastery bonus when you do max it out. Let's move on to his gate 2. Okay, so his gate 2 gives him physical defense, magic defense, crit, hit rate. It also changes his demonic spearman, his passive on his unique job, the wisdom of the demonic spearman, into a demonic spearman. It gives him, I believe, a 25% physical attack modifier on top of it, because before it was only PS attack. So it gives him a 25% physical attack modifier. It also lets his counter, his reactive on his unique job, be activatable by skills, and it also lowers the combo area. You know, that little glowing thingy that makes units do more damage. It gives him a lower 1 combo area count on enemy units. So it's a pretty good gate 2 to have. Like, I recommend you max this after if you do have the resources to max it. And then his gate 3 Lust, which gives him HP, Dex, and Evasion. When you max it out, it gives you a 30% physical attack, 20% HP, and 20% dark for all dark units. There is way better dark leadership skills that you can use, so I recommend leaving this at 2 or 3 if you must. But Kudanstein is a 5/5 X unit, depending on how you view him. Kudanstein is one of those units that if you invest enough into him, he becomes really scary in manual play. Okay, let's check over his Memento. Okay, so I don't really have his VCR, but his Memento gives you, if you do have it, it gives you, when you max it out, it gives you modify PS attack power by 7%, increase attributes of Holy Guard units, modify Dark units defense by 5, and it also gives him the group skill, stat boost strong versus light plus 12. So it's only for Kudanstein on that skill. It's also base stat on it is physical attack. Alright, so let's review Kudanstein's skills with his main and sub, and then we will switch to his damage that he can do with Shura. Let me get into a map and then we can review his skills. Okay, now that I have Kudanstein pulled up here, we're gonna test him out with his own leadership skill. And for the gears we're running his uniques weapon, we're running rainbow armor, we're running wanderer's hat, and we're running his Memento. So let me get into this map and then we can review his skills. Alright, so let's check out his auto attack. Alright, so his auto attack is rocking 2263 damage to a dark unit. It's pretty nice. Alright, let's go into his first ability. Absorb HP from target, range 3, height 2. Bloody Spear, 16 jewel cost. It's a cast speed, so it's like Zaha's Drain, but doesn't do as much damage, so you can use it, and then you can walk away. For a little bit more HP regen. It's pretty nice. Okay. Let's check his second skill. Magical Spear Flash. Penetrating dark pierce attack that inflicts bind on enemy units. Range 2, area 2 line. So it's like this. From the side, it's doing 2610 damage. Also inflicts a binding on units if you would like a little bit more CC. Nice. Alright, his third skill. Rune Cross. After moving dark pierce attack on units within area. Range 3, area cross 7, height 2. So it's like a Grand Cross essentially. You can put it in front of them, you can put it to the side of them, you can put it behind them. Let's land it here. It did 2721 damage. It's pretty nice. Build some more jewels. Okay. Bloody Strike consumes own HP to dark pierce attack on units within target area. Range 3, area 5. So it essentially looks like this. It costs HP to use this skill, and it's a significant AoE. This can do scary amounts of damage with proper setup. Right now it's doing 3000 damage, so let's use it to see how it looks. Looks pretty nice. Alright, let's build some nodules. Build a little bit more. Okay, let's get into his sub. Okay, so his first skill, Solitary State. This is the damage version of the gut skill that the Holy Cavaliers have. But for his skill, he gets a 40% physical attack, 40% crit, 30% HP, 40 hit rate, 100% delay, and stop resistance when using this skill. This is a really nice skill to have if you're not using the Shura sub, but it's only one charge, so it's not that worth to use it. Alright, Cross Impact. Penetrating dark type attack on enemy units that ignore its defense. This is only does 1851 damage, so the modifiers are not that high. Use it to see how it looks. Alright, so it looks like that. Spear Crush. Dark pierce attack on enemy units within area that grows more powerful the lower your own remaining HP is. So this skill scales the lower HP is. It has some really nice modifiers on it, but again, I wouldn't really use it. Okay, Spear Crush. Dark pierce attack on enemy units within area that grows more powerful the lower own HP is. So the lower HP is, the more damage he does with the skill essentially. So right now with this HP he's doing 3142 damage. So let's get his HP a little bit lower. Let's see if we can use this. Alright, let's use this. Let's see what it looks like now. 3559 damage. Cool. Alright, Spear Shockwave. Dark pierce attack on units within target area. Area 3 around self. So it's like a little bit, it's like a little AoE around yourself. Let's see how much damage it's rocking. 2000 damage essentially. It's not too bad. Let's see. Dead the End. This is his weapon ability. This is a really strong ability that ignores defense, and with proper setup and using the skill, Kudanstein can do scary amounts of damage. So let's build a little bit more jewels. Alright, let's use Solitary State. Okay, dead end. So right now it's doing basically 5,000 damage. See how it looks. Alright, cool. Now let's review Kudanstein's damage with proper setups now. Okay, now that we're in this map and we have the Shura sub, let's test out what his... Let's check out what his damage looks like right now. See if we can reach. Can we reach? Can't really reach. Okay, so let's charge up. Alright, now we can check the damage on his master ability. So now with the charge up, his master ability is doing 21,470 damage. That's a really significant increase. And if you run in some debuffers, you know, it's gonna some debuffers, you're in a better leadership skill, it can skyrocket way higher than this. So let's use it. Okay, so my thoughts on Kudanstein. He's one of those units that if you invest enough time and effort into him, he's pretty rewarding to use. So I do recommend, if you have the resources to invest into Kudanstein, invest into him. He's not a bad investment, and he only gets better as time goes by. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.